Hey everyone, Cathie Wood here back to another video for you today. So let's talk about RKK's third biggest holding, and that's Roku. At least at the time of making this video, it's the number 3, because number 2 suddenly became Zoom. I don't know when it made that huge jump, but Zoom is number 2, Tesla number 1, Roku 3, and then Teladoc obviously 4th. Now, yes, the stock is down 60% since its all-time highs, but the business itself, if you've been following the company for a while, if you've been following this channel, you know that the business itself is actually doing pretty well. Yes, we had some headwinds, we had supply chain issues, which I believe will still continue for a while. Then we had this dispute with Google and YouTube, which was resolved. And now we actually have more, let's say, semi-bad news. And that's the fact that Scott Rosenberg will step down as SVP and GM of Platform Business. The company said that Rosenberg will continue to lead his teams until his departure. He's committed to ensuring a smooth transition and assisting with the recruitment process, which is underway. I believe he will leave around spring, so maybe we'll get more information on that matter in the next earnings report. Now, yes, it's not great news, especially if, let's say, he goes to Google or Amazon, then it will actually be very bad news. But if Roku manages to get someone from Google or Amazon, maybe that's playing the reverse Uno card, who knows. But overall, this isn't great news, but this isn't horrible news as well. Obviously, you would like senior employees, senior management to stay at the company for a long time, but let's see what happens. Let's see who will replace him. Alright, now let's talk a bit more about some positive things. So according to eMarketer, the US digital ad spend will grow by nearly 50% in the next 4 years. By 2025, actually, the digital ad market will be around $300 billion. And a company like Roku is perfectly positioned to benefit from that switch. Obviously, other companies such as Google, The Trade Desk, Amazon, Facebook are all very well positioned as well. But since we're talking about Roku and since there's a lot of negativity around Roku because the price has gone down, I'll just mention that. And again, if you invest in Roku just because of the hardware side of the business, then you shouldn't really invest in Roku. You should invest because of the platform side, the advertising side, the digital side of the business. But if you do want to hear some positive things about the hardware side, you will see that for the second year in a row, the Roku operating system was the #1 smart TV OS sold in the United States. And if we go on Amazon, you can see that one of the best selling TVs out there are Roku ones. #1 spot, #3 spot, #5 and 6 as well. And as mentioned in my previous videos, Roku and Sharp have announced a partnership together. That means that in 2022, we'll see more Roku TVs, not just by TCL, but by Sharp as well. Sharp is leveraging the Roku TV hardware, reference design, and award-winning Roku OS to deliver a series of HD and 4K TV models in 2022. This will obviously boost the player side of the business, but eventually should boost the platform side as well. Alright, and before I go and talk about how much advertisers are willing to spend this year, upfront the increase compared to last year, and show you that Roku is actually dominating the market across the board in the United States and overall. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Now, Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. So all you have to do is go to fool.com/couchinvestor to get your free 10 stock picks now. Now, going back to some ad spending. So the percentage of TV upfront spending that goes to digital video in streaming channels in 2022 will be around $8.8 billion, according to Insider Intelligence, and approximately 43% of the $20.2 billion advertisers will commit to the upfronts across both linear and digital this year. That's up 27.5% in digital upfront spending compared to 2021. And don't get this wrong, a lot of money is still going through linear, but most are saying that 2022 might be the peak for linear, and then it will start to change. So again, very, very early days in this whole switch from linear to connected TV to streaming as well. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, yes, but Roku can't handle competition, the competition is coming. We've heard that song before with another company, right? So here is another graph. We can see here quite clearly that Roku controls the market when it comes to streaming devices, 31% in 2021 compared to 32% in 2020. So yes, they lost approximately 1% there, but some other players came into the market as well. And in North America, Roku takes up 39% share, and Roku, as you know, has every major OTT service on its platform. And if you look at the numbers even deeper, you can see that from 2020 to 2021, Amazon Fire TV has lost 3% or so, Samsung has gained those 3%, Android TV hasn't grown that much as well, Apple TV has actually lost a little bit, and Chromecast has just gained 0.4%. So to me, this is another story of sentiment follows price. If next month we have great earnings and suddenly the stock jumps, you'll see sentiment change a little bit. You might see some analysts upgrading their price targets, etc. Again, if you look at just the stock, you think the business is doing very, very badly. But if you look at the business, you might say, maybe this is an opportunity for the long term. Let's see where you're at. And I will be adding Roku to this channel's portfolio on StockCard. If you want to follow that, it's free. You can do so. The link will be down in the description below. And that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.